Welcome, dear dreamer, to a place where the night is soft, and time feels as though it has stopped. This is Dreamy Night Tales, and you are safe here. You can let go of the day now. You can rest your thoughts, ease your breath, and simply drift. Tonight, we will wander together through quiet places made of starlight and silence, where nothing waits for you but calm. Close your eyes if you wish. Feel how the weight of your body presses gently into where you rest, steady and supported. The room around you is still, holding you like a quiet cradle. Your breath moves in and out, slow and natural. Inhale, cool and light. Exhale, soft and warm. Again, inhale and exhale. Nothing else is needed. Nothing else matters here. As you breathe, picture yourself standing at the edge of a glowing forest. The air is cool and fragrant, carrying the scent of soft rain and green leaves. The trees before you are tall and graceful, their trunks pale and smooth, their branches stretching upward like flowing ribbons of light. Tiny motes of silver drift between them, glowing faintly like stars that have come down to rest in this still place. You take a step forward, and the ground beneath you is soft, like moss kissed by dew. It cushions your feet, warm and gentle, almost floating. The quiet hum of the forest greets you, low and soothing, as if the world itself is breathing. You listen for a moment, and it feels as though the sound sinks into you, matching the rhythm of your own breath. The deeper you walk, the softer everything becomes. The air, the ground, even the light itself seems to melt, smooth and velvety. You see a faint path, winding slowly between glowing roots, and you follow it, unhurried. Every step feels lighter than the one before. You notice the way the branches above sway gently, though you feel no wind. They move as if they are alive, stretching and curving with the sky, glowing softly as they brush past clouds you can barely see. A soft mist begins to gather low along the ground. It curls around your legs in slow spirals, cool and silken, glimmering faintly in the pale light. You reach out with your hand and let it slip through your fingers. It feels like cool breath against your skin, dissolving at your touch. You smile without thought, your shoulders sinking, your mind growing quieter with every step forward. The forest opens slowly into a wide clearing. Here, a pool of clear, still water reflects the glowing trees like a mirror. The surface is so smooth it looks as though it isn't water at all, but glass laid gently across the earth. You step closer, leaning over slightly, and see your reflection, a calm, dreamlike shape surrounded by endless stars. You kneel and trail your fingertips across the surface. It ripples out in soft circles, spreading wider and wider until they fade into stillness once more. You sit by the pool and close your eyes, letting the air settle around you. The forest hums, the mist curls, and the faint sound of water breathing in tiny ripples soothes you even further. You inhale again, filling your lungs with the scent of rain-kissed leaves and distant flowers. Then release it slowly, feeling every muscle loosen, heavier now, softer now. When you open your eyes, you see something new. The sky above has shifted to twilight, painted in long sweeps of pale blue and violet. Stars appear, one by one, glowing faintly at first, then brightening, steady and soft. You watch them, unblinking, as they form gentle constellations. None are sharp or defined, they are loose, flowing patterns, the kind you see when your eyes are half closed and the world begins to blur. Beyond the pool, you notice another path. It glows faintly beneath the mist, leading away from the clearing and deeper into this dreamlike forest. You rise slowly, without rush, your steps as light as air now. You follow the path as it curves in wide, lazy arcs, leading you gently forward. Here, the trees begin to thin, and soon you emerge into a meadow bathed in starlight. The grass is soft and silvery, swaying slightly as if in a breeze you cannot feel. Tiny blossoms dot the meadow, glowing faintly pink and gold, their petals open wide as though greeting you. You walk through them, letting your fingertips graze their tops. They are cool and velvety, and their faint glow spreads to your hands. As you touch them, shimmering like moonlight on skin, in the center of the meadow is a single tree. It is tall and delicate, its branches dripping with strands of glowing silver light. You walk toward it slowly, drawn by its quiet beauty. Beneath its branches is a wide, flat stone, smooth and warm. You sit there, feeling the gentle warmth spread upward, steadying you, grounding you. The tree's light drapes around you like soft curtains, shimmering faintly as if breathing. You rest your palms against the stone and lean back slightly, gazing up at the sky again. The stars have grown brighter now, closer somehow, as though they are leaning down to watch you. They glimmer without rush, slow and steady, their light spilling like water across the meadow. You take another deep breath in. The air is cool, tinged with the scent of flowers and earth and soft starlight. You exhale slowly, feeling it slip from your lips like a sigh, releasing everything you no longer need. You sink further into stillness. The meadow hums quietly now, the same low hum that came from the forest, steady and calm, as though the world is lulling itself to sleep with you. Your eyelids feel heavy, warm, slow. You close them and let the sound carry you deeper. You imagine yourself floating here, weightless among the stars. The hum fades to silence, the silence fades to breath, and your breath fades to light. You are warm, you are calm, you are safe. You linger in this endless meadow, lying beneath the silver tree, wrapped in the glow of stars and petals and soft night air. There is nothing more to do, nowhere else to be. Just this moment, stretching softly onward, like a ribbon with no end. And you breathe, slow and deep, in and out, drifting further into this gentle dream. You remain beneath the silver tree, the warmth of the stone beneath you, holding your body in complete ease. The meadow is so still now that you can almost hear the stars themselves. A faint and distant shimmer that sounds like quiet light falling through the sky. You stay there for a moment longer, eyes half closed, feeling every part of yourself sink softer and softer, until even your breath feels like it's floating. Slowly, you rise again, though it feels less like standing, and more like being gently lifted by the air itself. The meadow stretches on in every direction, soft and endless, glowing faintly as though the grass has gathered pieces of the moon and scattered them across its surface. Your steps are silent, weightless, as you follow a faint curve of silver light that seems to lead away, as if inviting you deeper into the dream. The path guides you without effort, winding through tall grass that sways like water. As you move, you notice the horizon beginning to shift, the soft starlit meadow blending seamlessly into something new. Ahead, a mist begins to rise, cool and pale, curling upward in slow streams. It glows faintly, almost like breath in the night, and you step through it as though stepping through a veil. Beyond it, you find yourself on the shore of a vast, quiet lake. Its surface is perfectly smooth, reflecting the star-filled sky above, so clearly that it feels like you are standing between two worlds. The earth beneath you and the heavens beneath the water. There is no wind, no sound, only the stillness of this mirrored sky stretching out to infinity. You take a step closer, and your foot brushes against the edge of the lake. The water is so clear that you can see the soft glow of stones beneath its surface, each one shimmering gently, like tiny moons resting in the deep. You kneel for a moment and dip your fingertips into the lake. The water is cool, soothing, and smooth, slipping across your skin like liquid silk. Ripples spread outward in slow rings, bending the stars on its surface, then fading again into perfect calm. You walk along the edge, your reflection drifting beside you, blurred and glowing faintly. The stars above seem to shift as you move, forming slow, graceful patterns, as though guiding you forward. Soon, you notice a narrow pier made of pale stone, stretching out into the center of the lake. Its edges are smooth, glowing faintly beneath the starlight, inviting you closer. You step onto the pier, feeling the solid warmth beneath your feet. Each step sends a soft echo outward, but it's so faint it blends into the silence around you. As you move farther out over the water, it feels as though you are walking on the sky itself, suspended in an endless reflection of stars. At the pier's end, you stop. The lake spreads around you, endless and serene, its surface glowing faintly beneath the deep midnight blue. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the silence cradle you, letting the cool air kiss your skin. You breathe in slowly. The air tastes faintly sweet, like rain mixed with the soft fragrance of distant flowers. You exhale, your shoulders sinking even lower. When you open your eyes again, you see a faint light rising from the center of the lake. It glows gently, pulsing like a slow heartbeat, drawing your gaze without hurry. The light stretches upward, and you realize it is a bridge of stars, arching across the lake, made entirely of soft, glowing points that shimmer under your steps as you approach. You begin to walk across it. Each step feels lighter than air, as though gravity itself has let go. The stars beneath your feet brighten slightly with each touch, then fade again, leaving behind a soft trail of light that drifts like mist. Halfway across, you pause and look. Down the lake is so clear that you can see not only your reflection but the reflection of the entire sky, doubled and endless, as though you are floating in the middle of a universe without edges. Your breath is steady, slow. You feel your chest rise and fall in an easy rhythm, matching the gentle pulse of the bridge beneath you. As you continue forward, the bridge carries you upward, higher and higher above the water, though there is no sense of distance or time, only a feeling of lifting, of being carried without effort. The air is cooler here, softer, wrapping around you like a silken veil. Soon, you reach the far end of the bridge. It leads to a small island, round and perfect, resting quietly in the center of the lake. It is covered in pale sand that glows faintly under the starlight, smooth and warm. In its center stands a single structure, an open archway made of the same pale stone, its edges flowing like water. Through it, you can see only more stars, as if it opens to the sky itself. You step onto the sand, feeling it mold gently to your feet, warm and soft as though it has been touched by light for ages. You walk toward the archway slowly, without rush, your movements quiet and easy. When you reach it, you pause beneath its curve, looking up at its smooth edges glowing faintly above you. For a moment, you stand there, feeling the quiet of the lake, the softness of the night, the warmth of the sand beneath you. You take another deep breath, steady and slow, letting it sink through you like a wave. Inhale, exhale. Your body is heavy and warm. Your mind is still and clear. And then, with no effort, you step through the archway. Instantly, it feels as though you are weightless. There is no ground beneath you, only a soft sense of floating, suspended in a wide, endless sky. Stars surround you on every side, glowing close and gentle, their light wrapping around you like a blanket. You drift forward without walking, carried by something unseen, something soft and quiet and kind. There is no up or down, only this warm, infinite space. You close your eyes and feel yourself held here, safe and still, drifting deeper, slower, softer. Your breath falls into rhythm again, steady and slow. Inhale, exhale. You are floating now, wrapped in endless calm, the stars shimmering all around you. You feel lighter with each moment, as though even your thoughts are dissolving, melting away, leaving only peace. And in this floating silence, you let go even more, sinking further, deeper, softer. You drift effortlessly in the endless starry sky. The world around you quiet and boundless, as though nothing else exists but this weightless peace. The stars glow gently, neither near nor far, scattered in soft clusters that breathe a pale, soothing light. They seem to hum faintly, not with sound, but with a feeling, a quiet pulse that matches the rhythm of your slow, steady breath. You let yourself float, your body light, your mind clear. The air here is soft and cool, like a tender sigh. Each inhale feels like drawing in starlight, filling you with quiet ease. Each exhale releases the last hints of thought, loosening them until they vanish like mist. Around you, the stars shift subtly, drifting in slow streams of light, as if guiding you toward a deeper calm. You follow without moving, carried as if by a gentle current through this tranquil sky. The sensation is effortless, like being cradled by space itself, drifting further away from everything that was, and closer to everything that is still and quiet. Ahead, you see a faint shimmer, as if the stars are gathering more closely together. Their light forms a soft arch, glowing like moonlit mist suspended in the air. You float toward it, feeling your breath slow even more as you approach. The arch widens, wrapping you in its glow as you pass beneath it. On the other side, the sky opens into a new expanse, a serene sanctuary floating in the stars. Here, wide platforms of smooth, pale stone drift silently, connected by delicate bridges of light. They hover gently, suspended as if resting on unseen waves. Each platform is surrounded by a low halo of glowing mist, curling and drifting as though breathing along with the stars themselves. You drift onto one of the platforms, and as you touch down, the surface feels warm and smooth beneath your feet. You walk slowly, your steps soft and unhurried, noticing how your body feels even lighter now, as if gravity has faded. In the center of the platform, there is a shallow pool. Its surface glows faintly gold, rippling with the reflection of nearby stars. You kneel beside it and trail your hand through the water. It is cool and silken, moving without sound, sliding between your fingers like liquid light. As you stir it, tiny waves expand outward, each one glowing brighter for a moment before fading back into stillness. You watch the ripples, mesmerized, until they vanish, leaving the pool perfectly calm once more. You breathe in deeply. The air carries a faint fragrance, like soft flowers you cannot see, and you let it fill you. When you rise again, you step onto one of the light bridges that stretches outward from the platform. It glows beneath your feet, warm and steady. The mist surrounding you drifts closer, brushing softly against your skin like cool breath. It feels alive somehow, like it knows exactly how to soothe and settle you. The bridge leads you toward another platform, this one smaller, more intimate. Here, a circle of glowing stones surrounds a low, crystal-like fountain. The water within it rises slowly and falls again, almost in rhythm with your breathing. You sit beside it, folding easily into a relaxed position. Your body is heavy now, resting fully, sinking into the stone's warmth. You close your eyes and listen. There is no sound but the faint trickle of water and your own slow breath. Time has no place here, only this moment, stretching wide and still, unbroken by thought. When you open your eyes again, you notice how the stars have drawn closer, glowing brighter, filling every part of the sky. Some drift lazily past, leaving faint trails that fade into nothing. The light feels soft and kind, wrapping around you in an endless embrace. A gentle breeze begins to flow, though there is no source you can see. It brushes across your skin with the tender touch of cool silk, carrying with it the scent of calm, of quiet air and faint flowers, of rest itself. You breathe it in and feel yourself sinking even further, as though melting into the warm stone beneath you. You imagine lying back, now, your eyes half closed, staring up into this endless sky. Every star seems to hum gently to you, and you realize it is not just sound or feeling, but both at once, a lullaby that has no words, only peace. Your body is perfectly still. Your breath is slow and deep. Inhale and exhale again, and again, until each breath feels softer, quieter, more distant. You drift further into this dreamlike sanctuary, where the world is nothing but stars and silence above you. Faint shapes begin to form between the stars, like flowing ribbons of pale light weaving together. They curl and spiral slowly, endless and calm, like patterns drawn across a canvas of midnight. You watch them for a long time, though time itself feels like it has dissolved, leaving only this gentle, floating now. You close your eyes once more, sinking fully into the warmth beneath you. The fountain trickles softly nearby, each drop stretching the quiet even deeper. The breeze brushes over you again, light as air, as though reminding you that you are safe here, cradled by night and stars. You feel yourself dissolving even more, as if every breath carries you deeper, until there is nothing left to hold, nothing left to think, only the endless soft hum of this starlit world. You breathe and drift and float, with no edges, no weight, no sound, only calm, and slowly, you let go again, softer, quieter, lighter. You remain in this quiet sanctuary, feeling yourself drift weightlessly in its still embrace. The stars above glow softer now, as if they too are sinking into rest, their light tender and low, like lanterns fading gently in the distance. You lie there on the warm, smooth stone, your body so still, so heavy and calm, as though you are part of the place itself, merged with its endless peace. Your breathing is slow, easy, and natural. Each inhale brings in cool, soothing air that seems to wrap around your lungs like soft light. Each exhale releases every last trace of weight, every hidden edge, leaving only comfort behind. The soundless hum of the stars continues all around you, steady and unchanging, as though it has always been here, waiting for you. The air moves lightly now, like a slow tide. It brushes over you in soft waves, bringing with it a faint scent, warm earth, distant flowers, and something that feels like pure quiet. You let it pass through you, like wind through tall grass, effortless and free. You feel yourself sinking deeper, not into the stone beneath you, but into something wider. Something that holds everything gently without end. Your eyelids are heavy, but in this place, they don't need to close. The stars are gentle, their glow never too bright, never too near, as if they are whispering with light. You feel their glow touching you without touching, a warmth that asks nothing, gives everything, and fades as softly as it arrives. Slowly, without moving, you find yourself floating upward, as though lifted by a soft current. The fountain's glow below you fades until it is only a quiet memory, and soon even the platforms drift away, becoming points of faint light among countless others. You are rising into a wider sky now, past the edges of anything you knew, carried by something softer than air. The stars begin to stretch apart, making space for something vast and endless, a glowing expanse of mist. It shimmers faintly, silver and blue, like moonlight dissolved in water. As you drift closer, you see that it moves in slow, rolling waves, flowing in silence, smooth and eternal. You sink gently into it, and it holds you instantly, warm and cool. All at once, perfectly balanced, like resting inside a cloud. The mist folds around you, its touch weightless, its glow steady. You breathe it in, as though it is part of you, filling every corner of your chest with quiet stillness. It feels as though you could float here forever, untethered, without thought or need. Shapes begin to form faintly in the mist, soft arches and flowing lines, ancient and endless. They are not solid, not fixed, but like moving memory, rising and fading, glowing gently before dissolving again. You pass through them slowly, without effort, and each one brings a deeper calm, a softer breath, a sense of being carried farther into quiet than you ever imagined possible. You drift past tall, graceful spires of pale light, their edges thin as silk, curving upward into nothing. They do not feel built, but grown, born from the mist itself, part of this place, alive in their stillness. The air hums faintly here, not sound, not voice, but a low vibration that you feel deep in your chest, steady and soothing, lulling every thought into silence. The spires fade behind you, and now you come to a vast open space within the mist, round and boundless, its floor made of faint light. It glows gently beneath you, forming a soft circle that feels like it has no edge. You lower onto it, without weight, without sound. It is warm beneath you, not like stone, but like sunlight held within something soft. You lie down here, in the center, and everything else fades outward. The mist drifts above, curling like slow water, glowing in shades of moonlight. Stars shimmer faintly beyond it, distant and endless, their glow breathing in and out in quiet rhythm. You feel your body growing heavier, as though you are melting into the circle itself, becoming part of its glow. Your breath matches the rhythm of the light around you. Inhale, and glow. Exhale, and soften. Each breath feels longer, smoother, slower, slower. Your chest rises gently, then sinks. Each motion smaller than the last, until it is almost nothing. Just a whisper of movement. Here there is no time. The glow does not change. The mist does not fade. The stars above stay steady, unmoving, eternal. You close your eyes and still, it all remains, holding you without effort, without asking. You drift further inside yourself, or perhaps outside yourself. It is hard to tell, for there is no edge between the two. The hum deepens faintly, slower now, steadier, like the very sound of calm. It flows through your bones, into your chest, down your arms, through your legs, until you feel nothing separate from it. You are floating in the sound, in the glow, in the mist and the stars, all at once, with no beginning and no end. Even your breath feels distant now, automatic, as if it belongs to the place rather than you. Your mind is wide and quiet, like an open field under night. No words come, no shapes, only the soft awareness of being here, still, and held by something vast and kind. The mist moves closer, folding over you in layers, like blankets of light. You are cradled now, wrapped fully in this endless sanctuary, where nothing stirs, nothing pulls, nothing needs to. You are simply here, floating in warmth, breathing in silence, sinking deeper and deeper. Each moment stretches wider, softer, slower. Inhale, exhale, and then even slower, lighter, easier, until even the act of breathing fades, becoming part of everything else. And as you float here, surrounded by glowing mist and stars that never fade, you feel the world dissolve entirely. There is only rest, unbroken and infinite, like drifting through sleep itself. And you let go completely now. Softer, slower, deeper. You sink deeper still, as though every breath carries you further inward, drifting weightlessly in this boundless calm. The glowing mist around you shimmers faintly, curling in slow, delicate spirals that stretch outward, dissolving into the starlit expanse above. You feel as though you are floating in the center of everything and nothing at once, surrounded only by stillness that has no edge. Your body feels softer now, lighter than it ever has before, almost as if it is no longer separate from the warmth beneath you. Every muscle is loose, melting into the glow, each breath spreading ease through every part of you. You are simply here, suspended in this gentle, endless quiet, where nothing moves quickly, and nothing needs to be done. The mist shifts slowly, almost like a slow tide moving around you. Each wave passes over you with a weightless touch, cool and soothing, like being brushed by the softest silk. It lingers for just a moment each time, then drifts on, leaving you even calmer, even stiller. Above. The stars are dimmer now, as though they too are sinking into rest. Their glow softening into faint halos of light that barely shimmer. They are patient and timeless, watching without watching, steady and far beyond thought. You gaze at them for a long while, feeling their quiet hum in your chest, steady and sure, as if it has always been there. You close your eyes again, and even then, their light lingers. A soft glow behind your eyelids that feels like it lives inside you now. It doesn't flicker or fade. It just remains, constant and comforting, like an anchor that holds you gently in this space. The air is stilled, except for the faintest breeze, One so quiet and slow, it feels like a single breath drawn by the stars themselves. It brushes your skin in the lightest strokes, carrying the faint scent of flowers that don't exist anywhere but here. Flowers that only bloom in dream and memory, sweet and soft, faint as a sigh. You let that scent fill you, wrapping around your thoughts, quieting them completely. Every inhale feels slower, deeper, softer, until even the act of breathing feels like it is happening on its own. Unhurried, effortless, perfectly at peace. A faint glow begins to rise within the mist, spreading gently outward in pale ribbons. They move like streams of light underwater, weaving and swirling around you without touching. Each ribbon bends and flows so slowly, curling upward before fading away, only for another to appear, and another, as if painting the air around you in endless patterns. The glow soothes you even further, each curve and wave of it, like a lullaby without sound. You follow its motion with half-closed eyes, your gaze slow and heavy, almost dreamlike. Time here feels stretched and soft, like there is no before and no after. Only this flowing now that carries you gently forward. You realize that you no longer feel where your body begins or ends. You are floating entirely in this glow, a part of it, warm and safe, held in a way that feels eternal. It is as if the mist, the stars, the light beneath you, and even your own breath, have all become one thing, endless, seamless calm, that has no separate pieces. You feel yourself letting go a little more with each passing breath. Thoughts fade fully now, dissolving like smoke in open air. Even words feel far away, as though they belong to another place, a place left long behind. Here, there is nothing but softness. The mist folds closer around you, wrapping you gently, like countless layers of quiet. It cushions you from everything beyond this place, holding you deeper and deeper inside, until there is no edge to you at all. Your breathing slows even more. Each inhale thin and light, each exhale softer still, as though your lungs are moving only because the stars wish it. So, the hum in the air is steady and low, vibrating faintly through your chest, pulling you down into a place so deep it feels bottomless. The mist glows faintly around you, pulsing in time with your breath. Inhale, and the glow expands brighter. For a moment, exhale, and it softens again, dimming until it feels almost like fading dreamlight. Over and over, it repeats, until you feel yourself swaying lightly within it. Rocked by its rhythm, lulled by its quiet pulse. Everything is warm now. The glow beneath you is constant and kind, holding your weight so completely that you almost forget what it feels like to be separate from it. You melt entirely into its warmth, your body loose, heavy, and distant, as though it belongs to the quiet itself. Your eyelids remain closed now, and you don't feel the need to open them. There is nothing else to see, nothing else to notice, nothing else to reach for. The glow is everywhere, inside, outside, beyond, and within. You are held by it fully, and in that holding, you find that you no longer need to think, to wonder, to do anything but drift. Your breath grows softer still, slower, smaller, until it is little more than the faintest whisper. The glow hums with it, deep and steady, until even that hum feels like it's fading into the farthest edges of quiet. The mist folds closer once again, as though tucking you in, a final, tender layer of peace. You are wrapped fully now, cocooned in light and silence. weightless and warm. You let yourself go completely. You breathe one more slow, endless breath, and sink deeper, softer, quieter, and here, you simply rest, floating, endless, timeless. You are floating now in a place so still, so soft, that even the stars seem to hold their breath. The glowing mist wraps around you in a final tender embrace, warm and gentle, as if it has been waiting for this moment all along. You feel weightless. Lighter than a sigh, lighter than a dream, as though you are made only of breath and quiet light. Your body is gone to the calm, loose and heavy all at once, resting deeper than you have ever known. Your breath drifts in slow, endless waves, rising and falling, quiet and steady, each one softer than the last. The air here is pure and sweet, cool against your lungs, warm around your skin, flowing so gently that it feels almost like stillness itself. Above you, the stars glow faintly, their light like distant whispers. They are neither near nor far, only constant, glowing for you in silence, as though they are keeping watch. Their soft radiance fills the space around you, joining with the mist and the glow beneath you, until there is no difference, no edge. Nothing but smooth, seamless peace. The glow moves in time with you now. With every inhale, it brightens slightly, wrapping you in comfort. With every exhale, it dims gently, sinking you deeper. It feels as though the world itself is breathing with you, slow and quiet, carrying you further inward, deeper still. Your eyelids are heavy and still, and even behind them, you see light, soft silver light that moves like water, smooth and unbroken, flowing in endless waves. It feels safe. It feels warm. It feels eternal. You don't need to do anything here. You don't need to reach, or change, or move. Everything is done for you. Everything holds you exactly as you are. The mist begins to settle fully now, drawing closer around you like a soft blanket. Its glow fades to the faintest shimmer, dim and hushed, until it is only a gentle haze that keeps you warm and weightless. You feel it tucking you in, layer by layer, folding you deeper into rest, softer, quieter, slower. Each breath melts into the next. Inhale, glow. Exhale, fade. Each one lighter, each one smaller, until it feels as though even the act of breathing is simply part of this place, steady, automatic, dreamlike. The hum of the stars is faint now, far and low, like a lullaby played in the distance. It carries no words, no sound you can name, only a deep, slow rhythm that rocks you gently in its quiet cradle. You are safe here. You are still here. You are exactly where you need to be. And as you drift, the space around you grows softer still, like falling through clouds that never end. Every layer is smoother than the one before, softer than velvet, lighter than mist. You keep sinking, slower, quieter, weightless, until there is nothing left to hold you but sleep itself. Here, in this endless calm, your breath is the only sound. Your warmth, the only feeling, your mind, the only sky. You are floating in rest now, wrapped in peace, endless and deep. And as you linger here, I invite you to stay, to drift further, to let the quiet carry you into the gentlest sleep. If you've enjoyed this journey into deep calm, you are welcome to return, again and again, to this soft and endless world, right here, with Dreamy Night Tales. You may like, you may subscribe, and you may join us whenever you wish, for more gentle nights, more quiet skies, more soft and soothing dreams. For now, though, there is nothing more to do, nothing more to hear, only rest, only stillness, only peace. Breathe one last slow breath, sink deeper, softer, quieter, and drift, drift, drift. Good night.